So, what exactly is anxiety? In other words, what creates anxiety in our minds? Being anxious. I just want to make somebody understand it, because you see, these English words sometimes they are difficult to understand, and you might be thinking that it's a very big thing. Anxiety, in the simplest term we can define anxiety, is panic. If you tell people panic, it is easier for everyone to understand what a panic is. So anxiety is a panic. Is that kind of a relapse? Let me just reposition my mic. It's a relapse. It's something that happens unexpectedly. It's a kind of, you breathe in a way that is not usual or normal. Your breath maybe goes high or goes low. So you become anxious. You panic, like, am I gonna get it? Am I not gonna get it? Is it taking too long to mature? It's a kind of a panic in your heart, in your life, in your senses, in a job place. So that is what causes, or that is the meaning of anxiety. Now, today I want to talk about causes of anxiety, or the signs and symptoms of anxiety. If you want to know that, if at all you're suffering from anxiety, you're suffering from panic, what are the signs and symptoms that are going to tell you that you're panicking? And remember, guys, in my teachings, every kind of a teaching that I handle, I try to relate it to relationship, because that is what I'm good at. I'm a relationship coach. I'm a life coach. So any kind of thing that I handle, I mix it and I bring it together and unite it with relationship. So when you're in a relationship, what is going to tell you that something is bad? Sometimes, our body tells us what we want to know. Sometimes you see, is it a video that I did yesterday or a day before yesterday? And I said that you don't need to be looking for a reason to chip out. You don't need to be looking for a reason to get out of a place where you're feeling you're not, loved, or you're not respected. People tend to look for so many reasons to leave. But the thing is, when anxiety occupies a space in your heart when you're in a relationship, when anxiety occupies a space in your life when you are in a relationship, or you are in your home or at your work, it means that there is something that is not right. So anxiety is one way that can tell you that you are not right in your relationship. You are not in the right track. So most of the people don't know how to sense that they're anxious or they have panic in their lives. So we need to mention the signs and symptoms that will tell you that there's anxiety in your relationship. There's something that is not working right. And the anxiety in you is proving you right that there's something not working right. So these are the things that you need to look at. When you are restless, when you feel restless, sometimes you can't sit there, you just feel that seat is hot. You want to run away. You want to do something, then you feel like, no, I'm not supposed to do that. You want to, can I call him? Guys, give me a minute. Okay, you're feeling like, can I call this guy? Should I just call him right now? Then no, if I call him, maybe he's gonna be mad at me, or that is one sign that you are anxious, you are restless. You can't stick on one thing. You want to try it, but something is telling you, no, you don't have to try it. You're anxious. That is anxiety in you. And that anxiety is a sign, is a red flag that is something not working right. Number 2, fatigue. Most of the times you just feel you're tired. Have you ever been in that position where you just want to sleep? When you feel like your alarm is ringing, your alarm is on, right? Your alarm is on, it's like you're supposed to wake up and go to work. You're supposed to wake up and go to shower. You're feeling fatigued. You want to cover yourself up. I like, using us, and my cousin is one of those guys who sometimes will wake up and then tell you that, just 5 minutes, let me just sleep for 5 minutes. You see, what is 5 minutes sleep going to cause? What difference will 5 minutes cause in your life if you are to sleep? So Sometimes you tell yourself, let me just sleep for 10 minutes. No, I'm not gonna go for it. I'll do something else. I can't lift this, I can't do that. You're fatigued, your body is just weak, your body is just not doing what you want them to do. Sometimes even waking up to go to cook breakfast or maybe lunch or dinner becomes difficult because your body is not becoming yourself. Like, for example, right now I'm feeling that fatigue. It means that there's a problem. And like I said when I'm starting, I'm not feeling well. I'm not in my good health right now. I'm feeling low. That's why I'm trying also to do these lives as fast as I can. So, number 3, lack of concentration, which is what I've talked about in the first place. Restless or lack of concentration. You can't concentrate. Sometimes you are in class, or sometimes you want to, you're in a coffee shop, you're working in a coffee shop, and I don't know, I've never been there, but sometimes I see these trainings on how to make coffee in these coffee shops. And you find that there is always what we call ratio of water and the coffee, the milk and whatsoever. So sometimes you just find yourself putting more ratio of milk than water, or more ratio of the coffee than whatever you're supposed to do. You can't concentrate. Sometimes there is just distraction, and these are not distractions that are coming from outside. They are distractions from within you. It is not a phone call. It is not maybe something fell down. It is not because somebody is calling you, or maybe somebody is shouting, or there's a noise from the other side. There's nothing at all, but you can't concentrate. It's like you're not doing something right, but there's nothing at all. If you look around, everything is calm, and you have environment that you can do everything that you want to do, but still you can't concentrate and do what you're supposed to do. It means that you're anxious, there's anxiety in you, and it's a red flag that something is not working right. So number 3, if I'm not wrong, being irritable. Have you ever been in a position where everything is just irritating you? You wake up in the morning, your soap is not what you like. You look at your mirror, you feel like your mirror is not giving you the correct face that you wanted to see. You go to your bathroom, you feel like your bathroom is dirty. You try to talk to your neighbor, what he says or she says is just like, you're not feeling well. You go to TikTok, the videos you're watching, you're just feeling like commenting badly or doing something. Everything is just irritating you. It means that there is anxiety in you, you're anxious of something, and you need to do something about it, because it's a red flag of something not right in your life. And that's what anxiety causes in your life. So it happens also to interfere with your love relationship. If you are in a relationship and you are at that moment, you see sometimes you're with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and whatever they're doing is just irritating you. Even what they used to do that was good in your eyes, that time they are doing it, but it is not appealing. They are good dancers, and they used to dance to you, and you are the one who used to sing to them as they dance. But now, when they try to dance, you don't like it. It means you're anxious. Anxiety is in you. There's a panic. There's something that is happening that is not right. Chelam Najua is asking Mr. Gora, what is wrong in your eyes? Yes, Chelam, you are late. I've explained why that is that. There are so many, those people who came earlier on, they know why that is happening. Chelam, I'm not well. I'm sick. And that's why when I started this video, I said that I will take only 30 minutes. And tomorrow I promised to do a live. I'm not going to do it. This one I could not miss to do it because I had promised. And without coming, you guys would have killed me. Would have been asking why. So I'm not feeling well. So that's why, from here you might think it's left. It's my right eye. It's very right. So that is number 3. Number 5, muscle pain. When your muscles also are paining, there is anxiety in you. You need to do something about it. It's a sign of anxiety. And also when you are anxious, you can't control your feelings. Let me tell you something very funny. And guys, I know, these videos, I do them for adult people. So I don't think that there is an underage here. You see, sometimes you feel like you want to have sex. I'm talking to people who are in relationship right now. You feel like you want to have sex and you have it with your boyfriend or your husband or your wife. And after doing it, you're asking yourself, but I didn't need it. Why did I do it? Like, I wasn't even innate. I wasn't even feeling like, I don't know what happened today. Why was this guy so bad in bed today? Like, what happened? Let me tell you, sometimes it's anxiety. When you're anxious, you might not control your feelings. You might be feeling to make love, but that is not exactly what you're feeling. Something is just driving you, and if you bring your mind into normal thinking, you might not need that love making. Sometimes you want to drink coffee, but something is pushing you to drink coffee, but it is not what you need. And it happens mostly with those people who are alcoholic. You find yourself, a small problem happens, and you drive yourself, you push yourself to what? To drinking. You push yourself to drinking alcohol, or you push yourself to smoking cigarette, thinking that it's gonna cool you down. That is anxiety. It is not always what you need. And that's why we say anxiety, one sign of it is you can't control your feelings. When something happens, oh, I just need a glass of, wine, and then you take wine, you take alcohol, thinking that this is gonna solve your problem. It is not. The problem is you are too anxious and you can't control your feelings. So you're getting into something that is not gonna solve your case. So sometimes you're feeling like you need love making, you're lonely, you're cold, you need this man on you, or you need this woman under you, but you don't need it. What you need is just a cuddle. Anxiety is pushing you that what you need is to make love with this guy. But the reality that is insidely hidden, because anxiety is putting it out, you're thinking that this is what I want to do. But what exactly you need to do is just a cuddle, it's just a hug, it's just a talk, just a coffee, one-on-one, and you get healed. The last one is when you have what we call, I don't know how I can put this. But when you have weak memory, for example, this is a problem that I want to share with you that, took me some time back. I used to forget too much, and it was because of anxiety. You see, you pick this remote, you're going to switch on your television, and then something happens, a sound happens behind you, and you put the remote down and you look at where the sound is coming from, and when you come back, you forget that you're supposed to switch on the television. That's anxiety, weak memory. There are some things that happen in our life in a very short time period, like within seconds, and people don't take note of them. That is something that happens within a second. You take a remote, you want to switch on the television, a sound happens behind you, you look at that side, you put the remote down, when you come back, you forgot that you're supposed to switch on your television. Sometimes you pick a key, or you pick your wallet, you want to go shopping for something, and then you remember, oh, I was supposed to pick a garbage bag and throw it in the garbage bin when I'm going to buy this. Then you put your wallet down, you pick the garbage bag, and you forget your wallet, and you go downstairs. On reaching outside, you throw the garbage, and then you remember, oh, my wallet. There's anxiety. It might be at the least percentage, and if left to develop, it might get you to a place where now you need to seek medical attention. So now let's see how we can fix these problems at home. You don't have money to visit a doctor. You don't have a way to visit a doctor, or maybe to find a way to do away with the anxiety. What are you going to do at home to fix these